at the self-checkout. I feel you checking me out as I fumble with the barcode. No, I do not want to buy your bags. No, I do not want to donate to your cause. No, I did not try to sneak on avocado. Shiny, shiny, shiny fruits of yellow. Peel slowly and see. I'm thinking about this guy who had to chop it down. Takes it to a man who does much less. The money changes hands. United Fruits of Labor loaded on refrigerated crap. Port to port, Panamax, Suez Canal. How much metaphor can you pack into a commodity? Crossbreeded for sweetest tasting, easiest to feed. Each a carbon copy of the DNA that we prefer to eat. Taken from its native soil and brought out to the colonies. Made the primary focus of their captive economies. Lost leading our all convenient life for 60 cents a pound. Back in line, customer service, shiny, shiny floor model demo, return for free. Now I'm thinking about this pile of plastic mountain land, stuffed into a box hydraulic ram. The toys make their last sound. Lithium-ion future-proof, given to consumer demand. Port to port, Panamax, Suez Canal. Much effort spent create disposable society. Short-term cheaper to destroy it, price back guarantee. Look, we're helping make and mine it for the metal in the PCB. Offset carbon credits, greenwash, laundering intangibly. Out of jurisdiction, pierce the veil, global accountancy. Cost of doing business, we'll just drop the garbage in the Philippines. Port to port, Panamax. Port to port, Panamax. Port to port, Panamax. Suez Canal. All right. Is this thing loud enough, Nico? Oh, God. Cross the meridian first to see the new year. Add a day, subtract a day, depending on the way in which the wind blows. Tower of Greenwich used to mark the spot where the great circles intersect. But now this point is averaged out, globalized, democratized. Me, I'm a receptor, absorb every little drop that comes before me. Measure my vibrations to define the world around. Scratching in the sand and staring at the sky, measuring the distance with the naked eye. And I know that I'll be confined within the limits of, but I'll never be an object to define. A standard model, a standard model. Or so, when we're burning up from the heat of a star that loved us for so long and made us who we are, will there be anything to remind us how much time was given to offset of a theory as it's pushing up against reality? 50,000 generations lost inside a calculation. 50,000 generations lost inside a calculation. Aren't those visuals amazing? Isn't that so cool? So I got kind of lost in there for a bit. get another song. This song is ostensibly about crossing the street. Waiting for the white man to tell you that it's safe. You know he's always got his eye on you. And is it gonna change? Nothing's gonna change. Waiting for the white man. You know he's got a lot of things to say to you. Listen well. And is it gonna change? Nothing's gonna change. And are we gonna change? Never gonna change. The flash of the red hand tells you that your time is bleeding out of you. You better go. And is it gonna change? Nothing's gonna change. And are we gonna change? Never gonna change. Sitting on the corner, nobody stops, nobody cares. Breathing in the smoke, signals on the other side, counting down. Is it ever gonna change? Never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna. Okay. I don't have time for another song. One more is okay? Yeah? No? Huh? This song is written by my kids. when you're 1, you cry when you're 2, you cry when you're 3, you cry when you're 4, you cry when you're 5, you cry when you're 6, you cry when you're 7, you cry when you're 8, you cry. I guess it's not just little kids that can cry, you know, teenagers can cry too. When you're 9, you cry. When you're 10, you cry. When you're 11, you cry. When you're 12, you cry. When you're 13, you cry. When you're 14, you cry. When you're 15, you cry. When you're 16, you cry. Everybody crying. Everybody crying. I know it's not the happiest song, but it's actually written by my kids, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Adults can cry too, it's alright. When you're 30, you cry. When you're 40, you cry. When you're 50, you cry. When you're 60, you cry. When you're 70, you cry. When you're 80, you cry. When you're 90, you cry. When you're 100, you die. All right, that's enough.